And good morning, and so I'm up this morning and about to head off to the Master's Lodge for breakfast. So I'm very excited. What a way to kick off the week. The Master has invited everyone from the first and second boats at the boat club to breakfast this morning, since we have a big race coming up this week. He's supporting the boat club and all that. So yeah, it's really nice. I'm quite excited. It's not often that we get invited to the Master's Lodge. Let me show you my invitation that I got last week. Here's my invitation. I'm actually very hungry, so breakfast will be great, and then off to lectures. I do have a lecture at 9 and it technically finishes at 9, so I might have to pop off 10 minutes or so early, but I reckon a lot of people will have that issue because lectures do tend to start at 9. Ella is also coming as well because she is in the first and second boats of the boat club, so I'm going to meet her in a minute and we're going to walk over to the Master's Lodge. So this was one of the many plates of food I ate at that breakfast. I know it's a random combination, but it was so tasty. Okay, so I've just run back to my room very quickly. I had a great breakfast. I'm just very full now, you know, like I just went for everything. I was like, bit of fruit, a few pain au chocolat, egg, bacon, yum. I have cut it a bit fine, but like I was just quite enjoying myself really, didn't want to leave. But now I've got to whiz off to lectures because I've got just over 10 minutes to get there. But luckily, I packed my bag beforehand. There it is, so that I can just pick it up and go. But I think I am going to change because I'm wearing a pinafore, and like cycling in this is not the most practical of things, so I'm going to change into some jeans, I think. Tim, Yeeja and I headed to the library for some productive work between lectures. What a mood for the end of term. Meanwhile, I was going through some flashcards. So Milkgate has continued. There has been more milk going missing in our staircase. People are very unhappy in the staircase because milk levels have been going down. And I've noticed my own milk has been stolen, a bit of it. So yeah, I'm on the lookout because I'm not happy at this point in term. We should have got rid of all the milk thieves, but it seems they're still around in our staircase. Nothing to own up to.
Have you ever?
Oh, do we have a milk thief here?
But I'm a reformed man.
Really?
I've gone through rehab and everything.
People may think that milk is a small thing, but you know, like every pound you spend on a bottle of milk, you know, comes out the budget. And poor Astrid and Emma are having to go without milk at the moment, so...
Prank Astrid by filling her milk up continuously throughout the week so that whenever they use it, it just stays full. It's going to be hilarious.
Okay, so this falls on from the whole
milk
stuff
so
from earlier where Astrid's milk was taken. So yeah, the milk level's going to be going up, not down. It's going to be really funny. I made a joke on the group chat earlier because, you know, there was a bit of unrest over the whole milk situation, and then I don't remember who it was. Yeah, and I don't know who it was, but someone was like, "Oh, there's no beef here," and I was like, "Oh my god, there's a beef thief too." And everyone was like, "What?" And I was like, "Because there's no beef either." I got the joke. It's really funny, right? It's had a mixed response. These guys don't get it.
I like it.
Ed finds it funny. Ella said she found it really funny and it made her day. So, you know, bringing humour to the group chat, that's me. It's that time of the week again when we're all in Nanamex and I've got my nachos again. So good evening. I've spent the afternoon doing supervision work which I've now handed in. I'm not very pleased with the work I've handed in. Like, I don't feel like it's a proper reflection of what I'm capable of, but I just didn't have time to do any more. Just the thing that I feel here is we just don't have enough time. If I had some more time to look over those lecture notes and properly let it sink in and actually get a grasp on these topics, then I'd do a much better job at the questions. but I just don't have time. But I suppose as it's the Christmas holiday coming up, it's a good opportunity just to tie together those pieces of supervision work that weren't quite as good during term time. So I will have time to look over this stuff in the holiday. But yeah, like I can't do that much more. I'm working as hard as I can. I'm putting the hours in. I'm now onto my lab report since handing in my supervision work. I've managed to write the method and results sections. And I've written out the headings for the other sections. Very important. It takes a while, especially when I'm just trying to piece my thoughts together. And at this stage, I'm still not very used to writing lab reports. We had to write 2 lab reports, I think, over the course of first year. And so this is only my 3rd proper lab report ever. And they're trying to teach us the skills of how to write lab reports, essentially, in our 1st and 2nd years. So that when it comes to 3rd year and beyond, and we're doing our own research projects and all that jazz, we can actually write lab reports for ourselves. It's now just past 10 o'clock. But I'm going to go to bed now because I've just been told, or I was told a few hours ago, that I need to be up early tomorrow morning. I swear I'm literally up early every day this week, literally. All for rowing. Woo, but I love it really. The rowers in my crew are doing an erg tomorrow morning. So they're all using the rowing machines and practicing their rowing technique, getting up their fitness. I've got to go to this erg session tomorrow morning because it's the week of the race, so I really should be going at this point, and it's going to be useful to me because I can practice the calls that I'm going to make in the race while they're on the rowing machines. So I'm going to go along and shout at them. Earlier on I was just feeling a bit drained, to be honest. Like, this term has really taken it out of me. Whilst I'm really excited for skiing at the end of this week, or even it's like 4 days time now, I'm actually so exhausted after this term, so I don't even know how I'm going to make it through a week of skiing. There's nothing I want more right now than to just go home and sleep. It's super misty this morning. I'm glad I'm not actually out on the river. And 3 pressure strokes, ready, go. Pressure 1, pressure 2. Okay, so I have just popped to the shops this afternoon. Some may call this procrastination from work. I mean, I'm seeing it as it had to be done anyway, so why not now, conveniently, when I've got maths work sitting at my desk that I don't really want to get on with at the moment. But I have got a supervision in 10 minutes time, so I'm kind of speed walking back now. Okay, so I've got back just in time. I just want to show you my most exciting purchase of that shopping trip. Just imagine it on my head. It's going to look so cool this evening for Bridgemas formal. Bridgemas is an early celebration of Christmas in Cambridge since all the students go home for the holidays. Anyway, off to my supo. Hello, so I've had a nap this afternoon. Halfway through my physics supervision, I suddenly felt so tired. It just literally hit me so fast and I was like, I just need to sleep. So I just had an hour-long nap and now I've got myself a coffee, which I'm just drinking here. Yeah, I just need to make it through the evening and stay up. I'm supposed to be going out tonight and I've got a rowing outing tomorrow morning. And the rowing outing tomorrow morning requires me to be up at before 6 o'clock in the morning, and going out tonight would involve me getting back and going to bed at about, I don't know, most definitely past midnight, even if I come back early. So, you know, some people might be like, Paige, that's probably not a great situation. You should probably rethink what you're doing there because, you know, sleep is important. But like, oh my god, it's the end of term and I just want to have fun. But I've got maths work that's due in tomorrow morning. I've got to get done. I don't know what I'm going to do. I don't think I'm going to go out tonight anymore. It's a shame because it's the last week of term. Okay, so update. Somehow, by some sort of miracle, I managed to get my maths done and get ready for formal on time. So now I'm just about to head off. Do you like these? I'm just about to head off to a carol service. Astrid and Emma are both reading in it, so it'll be nice to watch them read. And who doesn't love a few Christmas carols? And then it'll be straight on to Bridgemas formal, getting in the festive spirit. It's going to be a good evening. I might still go out this evening. Knowing me, I probably will go out. But I think the plan is we're going to go out quite early anyway, so I'll get back early and it's all under control, guys. But yeah, no, I'm excited now. And wait for it, wait for it, wait for it. Oh my god, Ella is a walking Christmas tree.
I am indeed.
What an outfit. I think you win the award for
Thank
best
you.
outfit. If this is beaten by anyone, I will be shocked.
It's homemade.
Yeah, it's impressive. Okay, let's go. Say hello, guys. Say Merry Bridgemas.
Merry Bridgemas.
Okay, so we are in to formal. I'm so excited they're doing blinnies. I love smoked salmon blinnies. Cauliflower cheese I also love. Turkey, absolutely fab. And boozy truffles. These were amazing last year. I can't wait. And we've just done crackers, hence the hat, as well as these now. Here's Ella getting her hat on, looking lovely. I got a star as well now. Let me tell you a joke from my cracker, and let's see if you can get it. It's, what fish leaves footprints on the seabed? Comment down below what you think the punchline is. Naughty.
2009.
You seem merry. Mince pies have been brought out. It's a good time. We're all back in the staircase. We've just got changed. I'm in like clubbing appropriate gear, and there's a bop going on. A bop is like a party disco kind of thing in the bar, and then the plan is to go out. We've got tickets for Grandma Groove, which is a really good club night, so it should be really fun this evening. We've placed bets on how many people are in the bop because they have varying popularity. I've bet on 20 people. I bet on 13. We'll see. I actually want to up my bet now since there's people going down as we go down. Does it include us or is it the people already there? Okay.
Surely not.
Let's go see. Okay, do it count. I won! I was spot on! There were 20 people here! I got spilled beer all over. Then we all headed out to Revs where the Grandma Groove Club Night is held. Hello, so me and Ella have both walked back fairly early from Revs, from the Grandma Groove Club Night. How sad is it? We're getting back from a club night at midnight. That's really
We've
sad.
both got outings tomorrow morning.
Yeah, we've got rowing outings tomorrow, and we're up at like 6.
Yep.
I mean, I think I'm gonna have to set my alarm before that to make sure I'm up. Yeah.
I'm going 6:15.
Ooh. You're backing yourself to get up.
I don't shower.
Oh.
I literally just get up, put clothes on over my pyjamas.
Oh, fair. So no, I'm going to say good night now because I'm going to have to get to bed pronto to get some sleep for tomorrow. I can still get a good 5 and something hours sleep in. Not that you can see much, but this is video evidence that I made it up in time for my 6:45 rowing outing. Okay, so I'm now up and ready for the day. 3 things to remember today is the 3 L's. Lectures, laundry, lab report. If I can get all those done today, I will be happy.
Probably the easiest thing is you just put your comments on there and leave it to the end, it's all anonymous.
When a lecturer gives their last lecture in a lecture series, we applaud them to show our appreciation for their lectures. This was our last lecture from a particular maths lecturer who was an actual legend. He was such a good lecturer. I've never seen the applause go on for so long before.
Since you guys had a half.
So, the maths lecture finished early, so we have come to the Whale Cafe because it's cold outside and we don't want to wait around in the cold for the next lecture to start, because the maths lecture was only a half lecture today because like we were finishing off. But yeah, one more lecture to go for this term. So this afternoon I've just been doing my lab report. I've currently got some laundry on. The reason I've got so much laundry to do is because I'm going on ski trip on Friday, so I need lots of my clothes washed and dried and packed tomorrow. Meanwhile, this lab report is just taking forever and I'm feeling so run down today, and I thought I was just hungover, but I don't actually think I am hungover. I think I'm just ill. Oh my god, all of last night I kept waking up like every single hour and suddenly having a panic and being like, I need to be at the boathouse, I need to be at the boathouse. And I'd look at the time and I'd be like, no you don't, it's 3:30 in the morning. You don't need to be at the boathouse yet, Paige. But look what rowing's doing to me. I've also got a meeting with my director of studies this evening, actually. That's the other thing. Every term we get a meeting with our director of studies, which we call a DOS, Director of Studies, and we see them twice a term usually, once at the start, once at the end, and then you can like go and see them anytime during term if you have any worries or anything, whether it's academic or otherwise, and yeah, they're just there to help you and guide your studies really. I'm now sitting here just quickly going over my race plan because I've got another rowing outing tomorrow, and it just helps to kind of get the calls in my head on what I'm doing. For those who don't know, I cox, so I sit at the front of the boat and shout at people as they row and try and make them row faster and steer them in the right direction. There's a big race plan here. Like, I don't want to show you in case there's spies from other crews watching, although I suppose this will go up after the race, but like for future years, like we don't want to let people know our secret. So I'm going to get to bed now because we all know I didn't get much sleep last night. Poor life decisions, maybe, I don't know, no regrets. Like I had a good time last night, so I'm glad I did go out in the end, and it's not like I went out for a long time anyway. Right, morning. So all you've missed this morning is me get up early for a rowing outing, but it was fine because I was telling myself it's the last one of term. Crazy winds today, and all the novice races are today, so I feel a bit sorry for them because it's so windy, and luckily I think the wind's supposed to be dropping off tomorrow for when the seniors race, but it's just a bit unfortunate that it's so windy today. I'm just about to pop off to the library to get some books. Yeah, and I really need to do like a last push on my lab report today. Okay, I've got my books. It was quite depressing how empty the library was. I swear, like, it's always me at the end of term who's the last one in the library. Still working. Like, term technically ended yesterday, but I'm still going. I don't even know how it takes me so long to find books in the library. Like, I'm so bad with figuring out how the ordering system works and like, what do all these things mean? Does anyone know? Like, it gets so confusing. But I'm quite proud of myself. I managed to find all 4 books that I set out to find. Yes, hopefully they include the stuff that I need. Fingers crossed. And I'm going to get on with writing my lab report until I have to go to my supervision in like 2 hours time. I'm just walking to my supervision and it's so windy, like I'm almost being blown over. This is actually crazy. I'm so glad I'm not out racing on the river today. Okay, so I'm just about to head off out again. I think the last time I spoke to you I was out as well, but like it's now evening now because you can see it's dark outside, and I'm going to crew pasta this evening because before rowing races you tend to have dinner with your crew. The rowers are all carbing up, ready for the big race. It should be nice, but it's got to be a quick dinner because I still haven't finished my lab report. And I haven't even started packing, and I'm going on a ski trip tomorrow. Pray for me, pray for me. Hopefully I'm going to get everything done. But yeah, quick break for dinner.
There's a screen here.
Ooh, luxury.
Hello everyone. It's so late at night, but I finally finished my lab report. Hallelujah. I'm gonna go to bed now, get a good night's rest. So on Friday morning I was up and recording the times of boats in other divisions of the rowing race since my college was running the races, so I had to help out. It was actually quite fun having a bit of responsibility. I filmed a couple of the boats from my college who were racing in this division as they rowed past.
You got this, boys. Hold on.
On 1844.
I stuck post-it notes with the calls I wanted to make in the race onto the boat which my crew were racing in while it was still on the rack. How organised am I? Here was the scene outside the Jesus College boathouse. It was very busy because everyone was running around marshalling the races and making sure everything was running smoothly. And here was my coxing setup for the race. You can see my cox books, my stroke coach and my race plan stuck to the sides of the boat. And here's me and my crew starting the race.
Yeah, Jesus!
Stop it up, Emma.
My god, so it's been a bit of a whirlwind today, not gonna lie, and yesterday evening, so I was up so late doing my lab report, didn't get to bed till very, very, very late finishing that off, and obviously had to get up relatively early this morning because I was marshalling the first division in the rowing races that are going on that my college, Jesus College, is running, so we have to marshal all the other divisions and help run the races basically. So I was marshalling in the first division this morning. As you saw, I was doing halfway timing and recording, so that was okay, you know. It was much warmer than last year, so thumbs up from me. If you cast your mind back to my vlog like at the end of Michaelmas term in my first year, if you've seen it, if any of you have seen that, there's me there going, I'm so cold, I'm freezing cold, but it was much warmer this year. Anyway, then I had my own race, and obviously I was actually petrified about it. I was so nervous about like taking the wrong line and costing the whole crew the race, because obviously all the rowers in my crew have trained so hard, and I was just so worried that my coxing wasn't going to be up to scratch, but it went well and we actually won. So I'm actually so happy, like, oh, they're all insane, my crew, like, amazing. And like, I tried my best. The coach said my lines were fine, like they were good, so that was a relief. Did wake up this morning, had lost my voice for a short period of time, but managed to get the voice back. It's fine, you know. And yeah, so now I'm actually printing off my lab report and running it over to the physics lab, so we have to hand it in. I also need to get lunch. I haven't eaten anything until like 2 o'clock. I had not eaten anything today because I forgot to take food with me to the boathouse, and then I was really nervous anyway, and then I had a slice of chocolate cake after the race, but that was it. So I'm actually quite hungry. So I've just walked back into my room, promptly sunk into my armchair, and now I can't stand up again because I'm so out of energy. But I need to pack. I've just gone to Sainsbury's and I've got snacks for the coach journey because I'm going by coach on the ski trip this evening, and it's like a 16-hour coach journey or something, so fun. I've got a bag. I'm just going to try and chuck things in. It's going to be quite disorganised, but let's hope I get everything. Just the important things like my passport would be good, and my ticket, my booking ticket would be good. I'm gonna have to do such quick makeup for boat club dinner this evening. I can't even go to the prize giving. Like, the prize giving for my race earlier is in half an hour's time, but realistically I've got to pack, so it's all go still, it's all go. But like, I'm not complaining because it's actually fun stuff now. Like, rowing is fun, boat club dinner is fun. Packing isn't so fun, but like, skiing is fun. I'm trying to get myself hyped for the ski trip now. Like, yes, I'm still very drained from term, but just got to change that mindset, you know, and I'm sure I'm gonna have a lovely time. I'm kind of packed. Okay, so I'm leaving now for boat club dinner. We've got pre-drinks beforehand, but I'm not actually sure where they are, so I need to check that. But should be good. I'm looking forward to this evening. Okay, so I just got back from BCD and yeah, I had a great time. This is my shield from winning the race today. Fastest woman's senior first 8. Yeah, so over the moon with that. Had a great time at boat club dinner. They've all gone on to the bar, and then they've got a bop, which is like a party in the bar, and then they're all going out to Spoons for a club night. But obviously I've got my coach at 12:30, so I've left them. Wish them all a Merry Christmas, because Christmas is coming up, you know, everyone's going home for the holidays. Just wave guys. Bye guys. Bye guys. So me and Will are about to head off for the ski trip coach. We're just saying goodbye to everyone for the term. It's been a good term. I'm gonna end the vlog here, but do like, subscribe. Thanks for joining me this term, and goodbye.